There was just something about Danziger and Diano that caught my eye, and I felt like these were the people that were really going to help my family.
And I'm more than happy to be here and speak on behalf of my family to say thank you to everybody at Danziger and Diano for everything that you've done and continue to do. And I still keep in touch with Dave.
All of a sudden you fall into this dark hole of things going on, and here's a firm that has like, okay, don't worry, this is what you do, this is how we'll help you, gave us recommendations, has been there even here today.
The attorneys just took care of so many things right away that I wouldn't know how to start. And they enabled us to be able to travel to Houston and get his treatment there, and just to give him a little bit longer at life and a better quality of life. And I thank the attorneys for that. That was the very most important first step for us.
So it went from helplessness to really building a relationship with Danziger and Diano and feeling empowered.
You know, the way they supported us and helped us anytime we had a question, you know, because I know I called a couple times with different things as far as travel, and they were wonderful. Not everybody you talk to, you know, in law firms necessarily understands how critical. If he had gone much longer, he might not be alive today.
I'm able to do a lot of different things for my kids because of the law firm. They've helped me in so many ways. Realize without my breadwinner around, I can still make things work. And they've helped me just tremendously in that regard. And I thank them very much for that. So it's very important to contact your attorney, because asbestos companies know they were killing people. They're guilty of this. They know that. They try to hide behind the bankruptcy courts, but these attorneys fought and fought and fought, and just, I can't thank them enough for showing me the way, helping me figure out how to live and survive on my own, you know, and they've just helped me in so many ways. They helped me come out of a shell, and even though he's been gone now 7 years, we're still in touch with that law firm. I am. They're still my friends to this day, and I know I can depend on them for the rest of my life.
Hi, my name is David Foster. I am the Director of Client Services for Danziger and Diano. A few years ago, just like you, my family needed help from an attorney. We wanted somebody that was tough, smart, but above all trustworthy. I interviewed several firms and eventually ended up talking to the partners of D&D. They spoke to me candidly about the strengths and weaknesses of my case. They treated my family with dignity and very quickly won my trust and respect. After our case was settled, I could not have been more pleased with the outcome. I felt lucky to have picked the right lawyers, but obviously assumed I would never hear from them again. They got their money. Surprisingly, however, a few months later, I got a call from them inviting me to lunch. When we met, they wanted me to tell them how I felt about the way the case was handled, how I felt about the way I was treated, and what else they could have done to make the whole experience better. Although overall I was very pleased, out of that conversation came a number of good suggestions. One of the best ideas was to make sure they had employees and volunteers available to make every client feel like they are a priority. Eventually, I was asked to come on board and help develop a team of advocates whose job it was to be dedicated to making sure this happened. Now, 10 years later, we have an entire staff focused at making sure every family gets the medical, financial, and veterans assistance they deserve as quickly as possible. Our advocates are available 365 days a year. Every client has access to our direct lines and cell phone numbers. In summary, if you're trying to decide what firm to pick for your family, my response is simple. All lawyers are not the same. It is your responsibility to make sure you find someone like Danziger and Diano, who cares as much about their clients as they do themselves. All of us here are very proud of what we do every day, and we strive to exceed our clients' expectations. If you're looking for a strong firm willing to fight for your family, then we are up for the challenge. No firm can promise you more compensation or better customer service than we do. That is a promise. If you have any questions or need help, feel free to call our toll-free number and ask for Dave. I'm always available and happy to help.